Now charcoal is unique in that charcoal not only absorbs poisons, we've looked at onion, we've looked at potato, who are drawers, but this neutralizes poison. Nothing else will do that. So you can take it internally for any cases of poisoning, overdoses. You can also take it for diarrhea, for upset stomach, and you can apply it externally. And when you apply it externally, you apply it probably for a few reasons, but one would be for a bee sting, for an ant bite, for a snake bite, for a wasp sting. And it's quite incredible how the pain goes almost straight away as soon as you put that charcoal poultice on. You can also use it for a congested chest, you can use it for a boil, you can also use it for sore eyes. Whenever I'm doing a poultice, when there's an element of pus there, I always use the poultice because it'll absorb and neutralize poisons. Now it's very messy stuff, so I'm about to show you how to make charcoal poultice with no mess. So what you need is a snap lock bag, big one like this, and you do psyllium and charcoal and water, and I'll seal it and you massage it, and then you can roll it out. So you put about half psyllium and half charcoal. So I'm going to do 3 teaspoons of psyllium, and then I'm going to do 3 teaspoons of charcoal. I'll just give you the latest comment on my cayenne pepper. I'm now feeling very hungry. must have stimulated my appetite. But you know what? You don't have to eat when you're hungry, you just have water. So I say to my stomach, it's not lunchtime, drink water. PSY double L IUM. 1, 2, 3. See, it's very messy stuff, charcoal. You always put the lid back on, because if I drop this container here, I'd never be forgiven. And then you put some water in, and then you seal the bag.
One of the main benefits that Barbara O'Neill reveals is the incredible power of charcoal to neutralize poisons within the body. She explains that when harmful substances, bacteria, or viruses enter the digestive system, charcoal can bind to these toxins and help remove them from the body before they are absorbed into the bloodstream. This makes it particularly effective in cases of food poisoning, where people often experience diarrhea, vomiting, and severe abdominal pain. By taking activated charcoal at the onset of symptoms, many people have found quick relief and have been able to avoid more serious health complications. In addition to poisoning, charcoal is also highly effective in treating diarrhea and stomach pains. Barbara O'Neill notes that charcoal doesn't just mask symptoms, but works at the root of the problem by adsorbing the harmful agents causing the discomfort. This is especially valuable in areas where medical services may be limited or where people prefer to use natural alternatives rather than pharmaceuticals. Activated charcoal can also reduce bloating and gas, as it traps excess gas in the intestines, offering relief to people who suffer from chronic digestive issues. According to Barbara O'Neill, many digestive discomforts can be soothed by this simple remedy, making it a staple in the natural medicine cabinet.
I put about half a cup in, and then you start massaging it. So then you just mix it all together. Because that's always been the problem, is it's so messy to work with. You see it's all contained in the plastic bag. Yeah, yeah. Now there's a few other things that I have used in times past for this, and that is ground linseed will do this too, but ground linseed's a lot more expensive than psyllium, and you can also use slippery elm, and slippery elm's more expensive too, but the psyllium's quite cheap. If you think it's looking a little bit thick, you just put a little bit more water in. So you just make sure the air is out. And then you roll it with the rolling pin. So this is the easiest way to use it. So you see you can make it quite thin. Now what you do is, and you can just keep that in the fridge. So I could have done double amount and got it right up there. And when you want to use it, you just get some scissors, cut the amount that you use, peel the top off and slap it straight on the wound. And then bind that on. And what happens is you cut the plastic off, the top where you're going to put it to the wound, and you've got plastic on the back. And then you bandage that up. So that's a very easy way to do it. Because mixing water with charcoal is like mixing dirt and water together.
For example, when a person is suffering from chest congestion, which often accompanies respiratory infections like bronchitis or pneumonia, charcoal can be used externally to draw out toxins and reduce inflammation. A warm charcoal poultice, applied to the chest, has been used effectively to relieve coughing, ease breathing difficulties, and assist in breaking down mucus. Barbara O'Neill explains that the skin, being the body's largest organ, can act as a channel for detoxification, and using charcoal poultices harnesses this natural mechanism. The use of charcoal isn't limited to chest issues. Barbara O'Neill teaches that it can also be applied to sore or infected eyes. For eye infections, a filtered charcoal solution can be used as an eye wash to soothe irritation and combat infection. This natural treatment, she notes, is especially helpful for people who may be sensitive to conventional eye drops or who prefer to avoid synthetic chemicals. Moreover, charcoal poultices can be applied to relieve pain and reduce swelling from a variety of causes, including insect bites, boils, sprains, and even joint pains. The versatility of charcoal makes it an invaluable remedy that can be adapted to numerous health situations. Barbara O'Neill provides detailed instructions on how to prepare and apply charcoal poultices to ensure effectiveness and safety. This paste is then spread onto a clean cloth or paper towel, which is placed over the affected area with the charcoal side facing the skin. If you found value in today's video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more, and share this with your friends to spread the word. Your support really helps the channel grow.